What's up, Alords? It's your god, Lightwater here, coming at you with another video. And today, we're going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to be doing an update video on how things have been. And as you can see, I'm not looking too good. I'm exhausted. Literally finished our Thursday raid date and I just straight passed out. I didn't do any Mythic Plus. I didn't make any videos. I mean, obviously, I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm making this video, but I just, I feel like this expansion has been rough, and I'm going to kind of explain to you what I thought I was going to be doing and what actually ended up happening, because I set the bar so high for this expansion, and I'm sort of depressed because I'm so far under it. And I feel like I'm failing me, my guild, my channel, my stream. Like, I feel like I'm not. It's like I feel like I'm stretched so thin I can't even do each one properly. But like I feel like maybe I could have. I don't know. But here's what I seriously thought I was gonna be able to do for BFA. I thought I was gonna be able to go in and have every single healer at max level and geared. I thought I was going to have 2 mains and 2 separate raiding guilds, and I was going to try for dual rank 1s, like on Warcraft logs. I seriously thought this, right? And all while still somehow producing videos about each one of the healers, making videos about how to theorycraft, still like streaming somehow full time, doing IRL shit, like somehow, like I have no fucking clue what I was thinking. I realized that was very ambitious and excited, but like I should have really just tried to make something my niche. And it's obvious, you know, if you haven't picked up on it, that I'm pretty much only producing stuff that has to do with rested druids and like maybe a little bit of paladin and priest here, like from that, like now, right? And even then, it's like it's come to a trickle, right? It's like the amount of time that I thought I would have been required to play the game was so much lower compared to what it is. It's just like the game feels like a hamster wheel right now, and I have to play it non-stop every second. Like the amount of time is that a friend hits me up on my phone and I'm like, oh, that's great, I have to play the game. You know, I can't play. So it's just that simple. And so they literally know to not even ask me to do anything unless I can like somehow turn it into something else, right? So if they can't even hang out with me, or I feel bad, or we have to like stream it, right? Or I have to be able to turn it into some kind of like content, you know? And I realized that I don't need to do this, but I'm trying to make my channel go on both YouTube and Twitch, obviously. And I originally started on Twitch, you know, and I've had some success. I think it's been good, but I feel like this just isn't me, you know? And so I sort of started buckling down, you know, and just focusing on one character, which was the Resto Druid. And then it was like the Priest, because we thought I was going to be switching the Priest, you know, for my raid. And that whole fiasco happened. There was all kinds of drama. You know, it was like, first we had no Priest, and then we had a bunch of Priests, and then we had too many druids, and then we didn't have any druids. Like, we had 3 resto druids. Now we're back to 3 resto druids. It's just like I feel like comp wise it's been very difficult this expansion, because I feel like the healers are very their strengths and weaknesses are more apparent than ever, and certain healers are just like unplayable. But yeah, I've been working on a theory crafting series, and I keep redoing it over and over because it's just not the kind of quality I want to deliver. Because I want to make videos to teach people how to theory craft, and each video I just keep rambling because you know, my notes aren't good enough and I just get sidetracked. It's just like, and then I'm, you know, I spend 30 minutes making a video. That's 30 minutes I'm not running a Mythic Plus, and you know, I have a job. I work. I know, surprise, surprise. I look like a classic neckbeard, but I do have a job. And so it's like between job and sleeping and, you know, living, like eating, shower, World of Warcraft, Twitch, IRL friends, you know, it's like there's just no time. It's like insane. Like I can't, if I could go in the hyperbolic chamber, if I could get twice as much time as I had, I'm not sure I could have even done the content I was thinking I was going to be able to produce. I seriously thought I was going to be able to produce like top tier quality videos on all the healers non-stop. And it occurs to me now, why channels that do that, where the content suffers and I find all kinds of lies with what they say. You know, it was always so annoying to me when a channel would portray itself as like a professional channel for healers, and then the information they would give is just like super casual, kind of just like off of icy veins. Like they didn't really know the class, right? They weren't really like a top ranked player, and that's what I didn't want to be, obviously. And I realize that some of my videos, you know, like this advice I give is very off meta, but that's just how I do things. I follow the math, right? Anyways, what does this mean going forward? I don't really know. I think I gotta specialize in something, and I realize that my channel isn't big, first of all, but they got a lot of recognition for Holy Paladin, Resto Shaman stuff, and I would love to split my time and play those as well and make videos on that, but I just probably won't be able to, honestly. Like I just feel like my main's sucking all of the time out of my day, and it's like this, it's a pyramid of diminishing return of effort versus gain, right? As far as like getting increased healing, it's like for every 1% more that I need, I find myself having to spend so much more time. Like I wouldn't be surprised to find out if somebody said like, you know, the amount of Mythic Plus and the amount of time that I have to run, you know, world quests and stuff in the game is like 5 hours for every 1% gain on my character at this point. Like it just feels ridiculous, but I feel like I have to do that or I can't be rank 1. It's like, and then I look at the people that have these like ridiculous parses and they're rocking 395 weapons and 370 Azurite pieces, and it's just like, oh, they got luckier. I need to play more so I can get luckier. And it's just a really toxic game right now, I feel like. I just feel like my skill as a player and as a theory crafter, it's going to like 16 filters, and by the time it comes out the other side, it's not really helping me too much. Like it used to be that I could just like theory craft so hard, come up with a ridiculously good build and do my stats really well, and then play okay, and then I would get like rank 1s. And now it's like, no, all I do is a bunch of overhealing, and it's incredibly fight dependent, and the RNG between all the procs on all of your shit, which of course you have to like, you know, go to third-party websites just to even find out what it even does. It's like, I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's something's wrong with this expansion, and I'm not exactly sure. I think it's just a multitude of different things. It just seems like everything's out of your control as a player. There's everything's procs and procs and procs. You can't even get static stat sticks anymore. You know, it's just like all your gear is random Titan Forge luck, and you know, it's all worth so much. And I've tried to roll for the Azurite pieces every week, and they don't drop. So my character's wearing like 340 still, and nobody else would have been able to trade it because they needed it. It's like we've gotten incredibly unlucky, and I have a couple like decent pieces, but it's just like in past expansions I could have overcame that. I did overcome bad luck, you know, like when I was playing my Holy Priest, I still had the rank 1 parse on Ursoc by a mile with 10 average item level lower than everybody else on the page. It didn't matter. I didn't care. I was like, it doesn't matter that. And I gave my gear away to my other healers because I was like, if it wasn't my stats, then I pretty much didn't wear it. But I've noticed in this expansion, there is no stats for anybody. Like, nobody has a stat outside of Mastery that's really good for their class. Like, almost no classes have... I mean, I speak mostly from a healer's perspective. Besides me, like, Resto Shaman's really like crit, right? Because they have Resurgence, but nobody else really gets too much out of something. Like maybe Holy Paladins get more Infusions of Light, but Infusions of Light are kind of meh, right? Like it's not like it helps you that much. right now, like these classes don't seem like they have enough of a niche or talents that they can take that really boost the scaling on a passive. That when you reach a certain amount of, boost the scaling on a secondary. When you reach a certain amount of that secondary, you can feel really cool, right? Like, you know, something's constantly happening, and you feel like, oh, that's awesome. So, anyways, I'm basically just rambling again, but I just wanted to say that I'm basically just burnt already, and we're like, what, a month into expansion, and I'm kind of looking for some direction to where I should even take this channel and, you know, spend my time in the future. So I'll probably just focusing on my main, because that's what I'm playing for my raid, which is going to be Resto Druid, obviously, and that's basically my main for Mythic Plus as well. Just going to focus on the one character. My fun project character is probably just going to be like my Holy Paladin. I think I have a lot of fun playing him. So it's probably just going to be Holy Paladin and Resto Druid stuff from now on, guys. Obviously, I'll still talk about the other healers, and I think I want to make videos about all the changes and what it means. But, like, I'm only one man. I can't update all of these Google drives, or all these Google documents, and on top of making videos, on top of streaming, on top of like working, on top of like raiding. You know, I raid 4 nights a week. You know, like, I'm a 16-hour raider. It's just ridiculous. I can't do it all. And I wish I could split myself into 2 people, and I wish there was somebody else I could like really trust to help make videos that really knew what they were talking about. But right now it's just impossible. And I've taken my hats off to the people that do actually produce tons of videos, because for every second you see in the video, there's probably 3 or 4 outside of it that went into making it. So that's it for me, guys. I am going to try to produce a series to teach you how to theorycraft. I may just have to release it, even if I'm not satisfactory with how good it is. I'm really trying to think of ways to teach you guys with it out being hours and hours long. You know, maybe I'll just give a couple examples, and then you have to figure out the rest. But that's my plans. In the future, I'll continue to make videos probably about the upcoming patch notes, the changes on healers, as just a whole. And then maybe I'll kind of keep doing review on boss kills that I do that are pretty decent, and pick out all the faults again, because I think some people did like that. So there we are, guys. That's an update. This has been Lightwater. Let's make healing great again.